What's going on, everybody? It's Eli here from TreeFall Studios. Welcome to the stream, guys, and happy Friday. One second, I turned my light off. Let's see. All right, there we go. That looks good. Let me know how we're sounding today, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. I'm starting a little bit later today for my live stream, and we're just going to chill out today. Instead of doing some development work, we are going to actually just do some Let's Plays, and we're going to play Mighty Math today on stream. I've had the busiest day ever. Space my name, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Awesome. He says it sounds good. Good to hear. Today I've just been bouncing around from errands to errands and all sorts of game development work this morning. Was a little late, just came rushing out the gym. I knew I was going to start the stream late, so I picked 3:45 as the start date. And I know I didn't have long, so we're just going to hang out, chat. You guys want to talk about anything, leave it down in the chat below. And I'm going to show you guys some Mighty Math. I'm going to try to beat the high score and set the development high score on Steam live with you guys. Because Mighty Math, that's my game, boys. There are some people that have higher scores than me, but maybe we'll do this as a Friday challenge. You guys can go ahead and versus me and see if you can beat my score. And whoever can post and beat my score is going to win $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Scratch that from the record. All right, so if I do small screen recording, this setup. All right. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get a volume mixer out here on my other screen so that Steam doesn't blast us. Where is my volume mixer? There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and load the game in the background. It's going to take up the full screen here. I got my headphones in so I can hear it. Let's see. Is it going to come up? Oh, shoot. Oh, it's going to be on the wrong screen. All right, hold on, guys. If that's the case, I got to switch the target real fast. All right, yeah. See, the audio's coming through. You guys can hear Mighty Math. Now, tell me if that is. Let me know if the game sound is too loud. It's a little loud in my headphones. I'm gonna turn it down. It's looking a little. Let me pull it down. All right, so I'm gonna put it about right there. All right, tell me, is that too overpowering to my voice, or can you still hear me? Let me know. It's very quiet. Okay, what about here? All right, how does this sound? Looks like we're somewhere in the green, looking pretty good. I can turn it up just a tad. Let me know how that is. All right, so what I need to do is... All right, Daisy Murphy says the game sound actually seems very quiet on my end. All right, what about now? Okay, this sounds nice. All right, I turned it up just a tad. I think I was on a little bit of a delay there. All right, now you guys can tell me if that's too loud. All right, now I gotta switch because Steam it's running full screen. It's gonna run on the wrong computer, so I'm recording the wrong screen. So give me 1 sec and let me switch over when we go here. We don't want to see this. We want to see the game. So let me go ahead and change my monitor to this one. All right, now we got it. All right, guys, you should be able to see the game. You should be able to see me over here in the camera. And the only thing is I'm gonna have to really look to the left. I'm gonna have to move my microphone in order to do this. Let me see if I can scoot the actual physical monitor over a little bit. Just so I can not be like on the camera. Yeah, it's kind of big. I'm gonna have to move my light too. Does that kill the lighting? There we go. That's all right. All right, let me know if the mic still sounds okay. I actually need to move my keyboard back so I get my trusty Xbox controller. I was using this for testing. I was working on some pretty cool stuff this morning. Getting ready to do a launch. I think I can talk about it now because it's mostly official. but I'm getting ready to launch my first game on the Atari VCS. So, new platform, new audience. It's a new experience doing development. Now I got cords and stuff everywhere because I needed to use a Mac for part of it. And now I got laptops hanging around, got my notebooks hanging around. Friday is also just a busy day. This is the end of the month. It's payroll day. Had to run to the bank and all that kind of stuff. Business ownership. Awesome. Okay, I mostly can hold my controller now, and then you guys can see me rock it at this game. Daisy says, I have bad Wi-Fi, so you might see my message a little late, so it's okay. I'm just glad you're here. Space My Name says, Hype Man, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, so music's too loud. Let's go ahead and lower it. Let's go ahead and put it back to where it was when you guys said it was too quiet. All right, how is this? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it about right here. Somewhere around here. All right, now guys, after that delay, you can tell me if my voice is okay over the music or not. But yeah, Space My Name, I am launching on a new platform, and I'm pretty excited. Been meeting some of the guys at the team over there at Atari, and the development was pretty smooth. I'm all officially set up over there on their how they do their development, and yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. The first step down in volume was perfect. Yeah, I'll just leave it about right there. It's hitting around like 30-45% maybe. My mic looks like it's coming in double the volume, so hopefully that mix is okay. And then, shoot. Actually, I have to click. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, definitely using a controller for this, guys. You can use, let's go ahead and do my shout out. Here's my self-promotion. This whole stream is self-promotion, I guess. But yeah, if you go ahead and move your mouse here, you can see it automatically switches to using the mouse and shows keyboard controls. And then if you touch the buttons on the Xbox controller, it goes ahead and switches over. So we're gonna play some Mighty Math. I don't know if you guys have seen this game, but this is like low-key, it's one of my favorite games I've made, and it's like no one has bought it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna advertise this until I can't anymore. That stinks. I didn't get them all. I love it when I get a run and I can get every single number in the first 3 rounds in a row. It's pretty hard. But yeah, also, man, I moved my monitor over, but now I can't really see the very edge when the numbers are coming, so yeah, so oh man, can't get that one either, guys. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can break 5,000 on stream live. It's good. I think that's like the highest score anyone's gotten in this game on Steam. It gets extremely hard, so if you guys, it's also really hard for me to talk and play, but I'm gonna try to do my best. See if I can get over here and get that. There we go. So the goal of this game is to just basically stay alive, and you can see I actually can't do anything with this, so I can tell you guys how this works. You can see that your player is the square in the middle, and you can see that there's a grid of 9 empty holes. Those 9 holes have pluses in them, so that means my current value is at 9, and that means if I go above 9, I'm at instant death. The goal of the game is to keep your player's value between 0 and 9. You can go all the way to 0. And you can see up here in the top corner, right here, it says numbers remaining. So it lets you know how many numbers are about to come your way. Let's get these. This. And then over here in this corner, it says numbers collected. You got to collect enough numbers to fill up the circles in order to actually survive the round. So if you don't fill up these circles before these numbers get to 0, you also get game over. So it gets highly difficult. I can take that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this, that. That's about as much as I can do. And then this game is a high score based game, and every round it gets harder. More numbers come flying at you, and they come faster. And basically, what you need to do is every single number that you collect, you get 10 points for collecting that number. Well, thank goodness. I was about to get myself killed. See, those numbers reset themselves. I can't get either of these. So you get 10 points for every number that you collect. And then also, like, for instance, that's a 4 and that's a -7. You also get the absolute value of the number itself. So you don't get -7 points for getting the -7. You get 7 points plus 10, so you get 17 points. And for the 4, you would get, 14 points. And then every round you clear, you also get 100 points. So that's how the high score works. And the game is pretty much brutal because you can start to see how fast this comes and how quickly you have to do the math in your head of what numbers are safe to grab and which numbers are not. And you got to hurry up and make sure you get enough so you can survive, or else it's instant game over. And if you touch anything outside, like if I touch that -8 right now, it would just be completely just game over. So yeah, it's a little brutal. I think for Mighty Math 2, I'm gonna have like some like health bars or like some power-ups where you get a free mistake or something, or it's like, if you touch one and you did the math wrong, it just resets you to 0, and you get to keep going on your round without like instantly being killed. But that does make this highly frantic. I can't take that. I can take those. Nope. And then you can see the farther you go, they start bouncing, they'll start spinning, they'll go faster and faster. You can also hold the right trigger to see those little, you don't want to do it now, but you can speed time up as well. Whoa. That was close. Can't get that. You're gonna have to let those go on by me. But yeah, you can speed up time. It's mostly for the beginning rounds when you're replaying runs, or the 2 seconds of a break you get between rounds. Although, to me, I'm like, I would want to take every bit of rest that I could. We need some positives. Can I get it? Yeah, let's go. And if you get them all, then you automatically close it and end the round. Yeah, this is just... That's a little hard to do. Alright, so we need some negatives. Dang it. Alright guys, that's a perfect example. You can see I just barely slid. I let it go just a little bit too far and hit that second number and just instantly crashed into game over. You can see it gives you your current score. So our current run was 2,855. My high score on this account is 4,070. That's not my highest score overall. My highest score, like when I was deving the game, was like 5,200. But I don't think anyone's posted on like Steam. This is running on Steam. Any score higher than 5,000. So I'm definitely going to try to set that to challenge everyone. And if you hit back, it just sets you back to the beginning. If you click on this, it gives you a little tutorial on how to play before the run starts, and that's pretty much it. You can go to your high scores and it will tell you how the score works, and it will show you your top 3 runs. So there is that too. But overall, this is basically just an endless game. Alright, let's see if we can do what I was talking about and grab like every single number on the first 3 rounds. Alright, let's see if we can do that here. I don't know if we can. Yes. No, we can't. Close. Well, math just didn't work out. It does work out sometimes. There's a set of values that the numbers can be, and sometimes you can get it, sometimes you can't. Also, if you... Some rounds, like, did you see that? Very smooth. Yeah, that was the most points we could have got, because we got the most things. But we left this guy. Not 5, right? Yeah. Should probably wait to see what else we could have got. That would be higher. We also got bombs here. In case you don't want to speed this up, just to show you guys, you can drop a bomb and instantly blow up every number on the screen in order to save yourself if you were about to die. And you can also see that... wow. Almost had them all there. That you only have 3 of them, and they're the little denoted by the little diamonds by your character. And when I dropped the bomb, it got rid of our diamonds. We only can use it 2 more times. And then, you know, on top of that, you can also accidentally instant game over yourself, believe it or not, because if you aren't paying attention and every number is already on the screen, and you go ahead and blow up the bomb and you kill all the bombs, but you haven't collected enough numbers to get past the round, it will just knock you straight into an instant game over. So you have to be careful. And you only have 3 of them, so if you're trying to go for, like, you know, really high round or something like that, then, you know, you just got to do your best. Alright, that was pretty good. That was a lot of quick thinking there. But yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys have played this game, or if you just see me advertise it before. We can take both of those. Because I have live streamed it once, and like this, it is kind of hard to stream and talk, but I'm going to try to go for a crazy run and be like super good. I could have got that one and then got that one. Goodbye, -3. And this game is on PlayStation and on Steam. Ooh, I was gonna get myself killed. Is that 9 or 6? Oh my gosh, I was upside down. Oh, bro! Should just let it go. Okay. Alright, well, that's okay. We can grab another one. And this is one of the games I will definitely bring over to the Atari VCS too. Probably just because I think this game would do good over there as well. I'm gonna bring most of my games over there for those guys. Yeah, I think like the score challenge and stuff, that's kind of old school. So I think it'll do good over there. All right, what's the most efficient number collection here? Not that way. Yeah, I can't get to the -9. Let's blow those up, guys. Space My Name says, I think I saw it in one of the showcases you posted. Yeah, that was probably the announcement that it was coming to Steam in the last showcase. I guess I didn't have the longest. I mean, this game, when I first came up with it, like, it didn't have the longest announcement cycle, marketing cycle, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think I need to just keep going at it to get it to do a little better. It started to pick up on PlayStation, to be honest. It was at first it was selling pretty slow, but it started to pick up when it was featured in one of the sales. Let's go -8 +8 4 3. Just grabbing something on my phone, so I couldn't think that round. We're a little behind to this one. We'll pick up some numbers here. We're at 7 5 3. We're at 5, right? If only. We're so close. We could have got a bunch of those there. Alright, guys. let's see, what round are we on? 7. Do you guys know what the highest round I got to earlier was? Whoa, I'm going fast now. All right, all right. Careful, careful. All right, all right. What can we take a 5? No, we desperately need negatives. Yeah, we can get both those, but we gotta be careful. We can get that. Let that one. Oh, we could have got that one, actually. My math was off. I wasn't going fast enough, guys. My brain! Okay, okay, let's go 3. We can take a 3-3. Let's go 3 again. We can only take 4. Let's go, let's minus some. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I don't know what rounds. Let me know in the chat. Round 8 or 9 is what we made it to. Yeah. Let's just see. I'm gonna focus for a couple rounds and then I'll catch up on the chat. See if we can let's boost this up. I want that -8. 5, 3, 5. I gotta let all these go. Alright, guys, that's alright, hold on. That was a little too much to read. The rounds are coming fast for me now. Okay. Let's go 1, 3, 3. We can take the 2. We can't take that 8. Can't take that. Oh, gotta dodge these. Half the game is about doing the math as fast as you can to figure out what you need, and then like dodging what you can't take. So it's like really reflexed. It's like reflexes on your physical reflexes, but also on your brain thinking quickly. Can take those. Can't take that. Can't. I can take this. And the more you can do, I mean, obviously the higher score you can get, but also the safer you can make it for you to move by eliminating numbers off of the screen. So there's that as well. I could always pause it, I guess. I can pause it and catch these comments. As in, Daisy Murphy says, as in my opinion, fairly successful game dev, my burning question is, what part of the process that you have to push through and really grinds your gears? And then Space My Name says, this is the run. You're right, bro. We're going to take a breather. We're unpausing this. We're going to round 20. Let's go for round 20 without missing it. And as according to Daisy's question, what is the part that grinds my gears the most? Probably the push through the middle of the game, or I guess not really the middle, like the very final finisher, like when you just gotta say it's done. I love starting new games, love starting new projects. It's really fun, it's really creative. You can make a lot of stuff fast. The middle part of creating the game is like, okay, like there's plenty of stuff to work on, and you know, I'm not confused on what I need to do every day. But then right when I'm ready to submit it and I'm like, all right, gotta put the end on this project and go ahead and get it on, you know, PlayStation or whatever, then it starts the testing process, and I meticulously test over and over and over. And I always go, okay, I'm done now. This is the one I'm gonna submit. And then I find some little itty bitty thing that I'm like, I have to change that. I have to change that. And then I keep building over and over and over, and that just really grinds my gears. And all right, Space My Name. We're on round 13. This is the run. We can take this. Let's see how fast my brain can go. Can't take any of those. Can't take that. Need to get one more number. Oh, dangerous. Let's go for the 5. Let's just play it safe. I can take the 3, and I can get that 8. Let's go. Can I make it over there? Ooh. All right, guys. All right. So we're on 14. Let's take this, so we clear the space. This. 8, 7, 5. All right, we're clearing it up. I can take the 4. Let's get that 7. We can take the 6. Can't get any of those. Let's knock it back down. Get back in the middle. Let's take that. That. All right, guys. That's how you do mighty math. What do you think about that? Fierce collecting. All right, we got our warnings here. I think we can just go ahead and grab this one. You got to be careful on round 15. You always get this. I just watch very carefully. That's my trick. Let's take the 4, 4, 4. We can take the 6. Let's get 3. So let's lower these numbers up a bit. Take the 6, 4. 1. Can't take any of those. You got to play it safe, and if something is coming in that circle that's going to knock you out on round 15, you got to go ahead and drop that nuke and just go ahead and clear the screen. All right, let's take that 2, 4, 3. Ooh, stay very still. Let's go up here, take this 4, 6. Oh, careful. I'm going to get that 3, 2, take that negative. All right, guys, it's getting, my hands are sweating a little bit now. We're getting into the high rounds. We're on 17. Let's take this 2, 4, clear the field a little bit. 1, let's take the 5, then the 3. Let's dodge up. Wow, let's take that 2. You can take the 5. Now we have to hit negatives. Let's get that. I'm scared. Let's get this 3, 4. All right, we made it through another round. Hands are sweating. Hands are sweating. All right, I said we're going to hit 20 this time. Can we do it? No, not if I go straight for that. Let's go for 4, 6. If I can get this 1, then 3, then 2, then 4. I can take the 5, then the +5. Let's grab that 1, 1. I can't take those. All right, we're just going to survive another round and grab that extra 100 points. All right, we're floating around here. It's getting crazy. Let's take that right away, and that, and this. This, that only. Don't move. This. No! Bro! Oh! No! I was going too fast. Oh, great. Was that all the achievements, though? I think that was the last one I need to get past my 100% on the achievements. I didn't hit my 5,000. I needed to just go 2 more rounds, I guess. So sad. So sad. Because it's cool if you can go past round 20. Because it's cool. This game is actually programmed to last endlessly. And it just keeps going over and over and over. And technically, you could play it all the way up to round 100. I've never seen anyone survive into the rounds, like, you know, past round 25. I think naturally I've made it up to around 24, 25. But I hand programmed every round through like 50. And then like after 50, it just stays that hard for you to survive, basically. And once you get past 20, there's random, you know how on round 15 we saw that event where, you know, it goes warning, 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 and then blacks out the screen to a little bitty spot. There are 3 visual impairment events that can happen, and once you get past round 20, they can happen in random orders, so your runs can be completely different if you can survive that long. So yeah, I did get the high score. That was my last achievement. That was a pretty good run, but we're gonna try one more and try to go for something even higher, because that I just need to get a sip of water because I was so salty on that. I was trying to do the math and I'm like, okay. Also, after the gym, guys, I'm like, I am just so thirsty, and it's so hot out. I mean, I don't know where you guys live or how it's feeling, but where I'm at, it's like 100 degrees, so it is hot. All right, guys, let's do a new run. Yeah, post in the chat how hot it is where you are. Can we do this? We can get all of these. So let's see if we can go round 1 through 3, and if we can get a perfect round. I think that we can. If we take this first, and then grab the 7, and then the 2, and then... Nope, we can't. Ah, of course. I'm just going to fast forward this off the screen so I can save my bombs for those intense rounds, so we can see if we can make it to 20. I can just fast forward. Once, because like for me, I play this so much, we're gonna go and speed these up. Yeah, I can't take any of these, right? I'm gonna blow those up so we don't have to go through that. Let's speed it up. Fast forward function is probably one of the best things I implemented for this if you wanted to play just the game endlessly, basically. Let's see what our options are. 9 is a little better. Let's go 8. 2. Just too many 2s there. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water while... I'm not gonna speed this up, I'm gonna let it go across. Is this gonna be the run, guys? Yeah, one of my ideas to market this game was that if you could beat my high score and post a screenshot to Steam, basically, or even PlayStation, it doesn't matter, that I was going to enter your name into a gift card drawing, basically, and that would be a way for people, you know, to want to try to compete with each other online for high scores and, you know, pick up the game. So we would sell some copies, and then someone could win, you know, a gift card so they could buy some more games. But we ended up selling so little copies of this right at the start that I was just like, all right, can't do that. Let's do this. I'm gonna get this and then pull all the way back down, get this and then this, dodge those, these two, this, see, that happens every once in a while where their numbers like lock up, and it's just based on like how the physics hit. That's not really supposed to happen. It's actually coded, and sometimes you'll see it. Sometimes when they like hit like just perfectly past like a certain barrier, they don't reset, so you might get some numbers that lock up, but it doesn't really happen that often. Because there is code in there where like if numbers are like coming from the same direction, basically, and then they are like overlapping, that they'll reset themselves and then shoot back across the screen. We saw that earlier, but for some reason, it like some of them, like if they just catch just perfectly, because it is a windowed zone, so it's not like constantly spawning numbers back in the beginning, you'll get a couple overlapping numbers. Ah, can I get it? Oh, he fell off the screen first. Great. All right. Let's see. 4, 2, 6, 7, 2, 2. Missed that one. Got the 1. Space My Name says, I live in the desert, 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I would die. That's crazy. Yeah, ours is like 100 degrees, but it's super humid, so it's like real hot. If he lives in the desert, it's probably dry heat, so it's maybe like a little bit better. That's what they say, at least. People who can withstand the heat, I guess. Not me. It's pretty hot here. It's like 98 degrees, 100 degrees, and it's like just humid. Alright, we can take that. We can take both of those. This one, I gotta think. Can't see. Some negatives. Let's grab that 5. Well, let's just take this one, I guess. 8's worth more. I don't like being stuck on 9 whenever we enter a new round, though, guys, because, yeah, it's just dangerous, because then you might have to really dodge to get the numbers you need. Oh! You guys saw that. I was heading for that as fast as I could before it clicked in my brain. I guess we could... Oh! I was talking too much. I was like, oh yeah, we could take a 6. Didn't realize we could only take 5. Alright. That's sad. I'm gonna have to speed through this one. Sad, sad. Oh, that's perfect on 9, though. That's pretty good for round 1. So we can maybe, if we get lucky... Yeah. Alright, here's the example of being able to take every number on round 1 and 2. Might possibly be able to take round 3, every single number on this run as well, if we just go ahead and swipe to 0. Let's go here, here, here. Nope. So close. Should have took the 7 earlier instead of getting the 2. That would have been worth more points. Space My Name says, I grew up in it, so I'm used to it. My favorite thing to do is go on a hike with no water and watch my friends struggle. Oh, man. You got some good hiking around you. I might have to come visit you. Thomas says the 6 and 9s are so nasty when spinning. Yeah, that is the point. Like, if you're wanting to go for, like, the highest runs possible, what you got to do is, like, just say, nope, forget it. and just say if it's a 6 or 9, unless you're just positive, you know, like, all right, we can see this is slow enough, we can take this one. But, you know, any other time, we're like, nah, forget that. Let's take the 8 because it's worth more. Space Bus Name says, okay, this is the run. This is the run. All right, because, you know, I got to get off the stream by 4:45, so I got 20 minutes or so to get the perfect run. Can I do it today? I think I can. That was beautiful. That's a lot of high score because I grabbed a lot of numbers there in that round. If you can maximize your thinking on the early rounds and get as many as humanly possible, you will really be beneficial to your high score in the end. Get both of those. Get that. Hurry, get that. Get this, that. Guys, that's what Mighty Math is all about. Got every single number that round. That is so satisfying. I hope more people get to play this game and feel that exact feeling. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. Let's take this. Dodge that. Yeah, let's just be safe. Let's let those numbers go away. Spaceman Name says, I am down, though we can bring water. Oh yeah, bro, I got some serious hydration problems. So I bring tons of, like, in my hiking bag, I bring like, waters for both me and my wife, but I bring like more than double what we would normally need. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, I'm a big hiker. I love to hike. And that's what we do all the time. It's free, it's healthy, it connects you with nature, yeah. So if you're at 0 and you know it's a positive 6 or 9 spinning, Thomas, then it's safe. You can go ahead and grab it. But like that, it's like, ooh, you know, I wouldn't grab that. You gotta be really careful. Oh! Guys, I was talking and answering the chat questions and didn't even realize that I was just flying around lackadaisical and didn't realize that I didn't grab enough numbers to survive that round. Guys, this just shows you, it looks simple on the surface, but Mighty Math is deep. Get your brain training on today. It's a game is in the description below. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go again. You know, I was playing this the other night because I'm like, all right, well, you know, I want to sell some more of this game. So it's like, got to advertise it, got to rep it, you know, do some good work for it. But we have 7. I was like, is that an 8? I was like, I wasn't doing the math there. Yeah, when I was like thinking of like doing some stuff, some YouTube video stuff, and I was like messing around with my games, I just picked this up and I was like playing it and I was like, geez, dude. This is one of the games, one of my games, like, that I can just play, like, over and over and over. And, like, I have fun. This is one of my favorite games that I've made. It's really simple looking, and I think, like, when I make Mighty Math 2, because, like, I'm definitely not giving up on my brain training series, like, I'm gonna have to do some things to make it, like, more sellable. You know, like, probably some 3D graphics or some, like, filters to change up what it looks like. The only thing about it is like, oh, it needs to be optional because like the reason it's so minimalist looking is so you can actually see the numbers and, you know, determine so you can actually do the math in your head better. Because without it, it's a little difficult. But I do have a couple ideas with maybe some 3D stuff that we could do. And then I'm going to do some different modes, Mighty Math 2. I'm thinking like multiple shapes, so the colliders are different. So like this is a square collider with 9. Think about doing like a triangle that you can move around and you got to keep it in different values. I also want to do like multiplication to where like you see how we just got like -2, +2, +3, -1 or whatever. Like I want to have like ×2 times, you know, 3 or whatever. So like if you were at 2, you would go to 4. If you're at 3 and then you times 3, you would go straight to 9. You'd have to think so fast. And then I want to do like a classic mode in the sequel, so you could play just like this. but then like have like new like different modes where there's different high scores and stuff. So I'm gonna do some work with it. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit later, but hopefully in the long run we still end up selling more of these. Yeah, it's not too bad on PlayStation. I would say I recouped my cost in development finally after that last sale. Steam, not so much, but that's a kind of typical par for the course with Steam. We don't really sell that much on there. Although I want to build up my audience a little bit on Steam. I had this moment. I don't know if Thomas saw it. I don't know if he responded to it, but there was this guy randomly on Twitter, some like aspiring game dev dude. He's got like a bunch of followers. He made this tweet over the weekend, or over the weeks, not the weekend, my bad. And he was talking about like game development Twitter and how like Twitter seems like the place where like you're not actually advertising your game, like you're not reaching any players. The only people you're actually reaching is, you know, just a bunch of other game devs. And like there was nothing but game devs commenting back on that, and it really got me thinking. And I'm like, you know, most of the people that I hang out with on the internet now are game devs. They're not players. They used to be only players. I used to only have players on my channel when I would make just game development content. Not game development like tutorial content, but game development like only content on my channel was just about my games. And like the growth was slow, but like it was only players that cared about my games. Like game developers were not following me until I started doing like tutorials and talking about how much money I made and all this kind of stuff. And I really had like this, you know, introspective thinking over the last couple of days. I'm like, I don't know if I want that to be my brand. I might have a little bit of a change, because I'm like, yo, like TreeFall Studios, like it's different. Like, you know I could see it out of the corner of my eye. Thomas is in the chat. You know, like I won't use him as an example because he's in the chat, but like if you guys know who Thomas Brush is, he's one of my favorite YouTubers, game developers. He's huge, big time. And for instance, like it made me, I was thinking about all these YouTube channels that I follow and that I watch and stuff, and like Thomas Brush is the brand. The branding is his personal brand, and he teaches you how to do game development, although he makes games all day. And I'm sure there are fans of his games on his channel, but most of those subscribers on his channel are not players, they're game developers. And like if you, like most people, like if you ask them, be like, what is the game company that published Thomas Brush's game? Like I know what it is, because I follow him very closely, but most people wouldn't even know. His brand is Thomas Brush. And most people, most YouTubers, they brand themselves. You know, they go with a personal brand, and like branding is super important. But I was like really kind of thinking, I'm like, for the longest time, like I didn't want the brand to be like Eli. I wanted it to be TreeFall Studios, you know, and like about the games on my channel. But then like it was basically like no growth for so long, and I was just hanging out with like my small audience of fans. But like that was fine. That's like all we really needed, you know. So I just been having a real think-a-hard over the last couple of days. I'm like trying to figure out like what kind of YouTube content do I really need to be spending all my time on. Not that I dislike making game development content, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna be making a video talking about my thoughts on all this, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know on the stream early, because I really do enjoy the game development content, and I really do have a passion for like helping people get started in game development. And even if I decide to not do that through YouTube, like I would still find people, and like if people ask me for help, like I would straight up help them, you know, because I'm like, there was people that helped me, you know, to get to the point where I was. And you know, it's kind of hard to figure all this junk out. So like I do care about that stuff, but I'm kind of wanting the brand of my TreeFall Studios channel to be more focused on the games and like devlogs and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Because that's like, if you look back at my years, like before recently, that's like all that was on my channel was just new trailers, me talking about the games, devlog after devlog, announcement trailer for new game, devlogs for half a year, release date trailer for a game, then we start over and do a new one. And nowadays, I hardly do that. So, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I was just like on autopilot, guys. I have no idea how I survived this long while I was like talking to you guys about that. I'm like, what round are we even on? I have no idea. I'm like 18. What is happening? Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have to blow these up. I'm scared. I'm sweating. I couldn't see. Let's reset. Let's grab this. Grab this. Grab this. This. I'm thinking hard now. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. All right, guys. Sweating. I'm sweating. I'm super sweating. All right, dude. My desk has got puddles of sweat. Oh man, I want to be able to make it to round 20 just so I can show you. Oh no! Bro, I got too close to the sun. All right, that's sad. What are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? What time is it? I got time to try one more, but I probably can't survive the whole round. Let me grab these comments. Thomas says, yeah, I saw that. I've always treated Twitter as game dev LinkedIn. I've networked with a lot of great game devs on there. Megan says, attempt number 3. Spaceman Name says, 100% agree. I had to accidentally become a content creator while trying to advertise my game. Spaceman Name says, this is the run. Megan, yeah. Yeah, I've been really feeling weird about it because I've noticed it recently that Twitter is like a lot of game developers interacting with each other. And I'm like, well, you know, if I didn't interact with other game devs on Twitter, like I wouldn't know Thomas, I wouldn't be knowing Megan, Space My Name, all the guys hanging out in the stream right now. And, you know, we talk about game development behind the scenes and Discord and stuff like that. And, you know, making great relationships, totally worth it. But what I'm going to do is I think what I'm going to do is, like, I started, like my TreeFall Studios Twitter, if you guys have noticed, like, we have a lot of followers. We don't really follow people with the company account. Like, I follow Thomas and a couple people. Like, if I know you personally kind of close, then I'll follow you. But, like, I'm trying not to do that, so I'm not interacting with a bunch of game devs on the TreeFall Twitter. And I'm mostly going to be posting, like, you know, where to find our videos and, you know, our news and all that kind of stuff. And I do have a personal Twitter as well. And I have gone and followed, like, tons of game developers, and I'm going to interact with like game development Twitter using my personal account as well as like other things on my personal account, and kind of change the TreeFall brand to where like it's TreeFall branded. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. That's not really the best. I don't know. A lot of people say that. A lot of people would think that's a bad thing to do, and they're like, you know, you need a personal brand so people will connect with you, and then, you know, if they enjoy you and stuff, then they'll want to buy your games. But I'm like, you know, I don't really know if that's true, because like we sold a ton of games when literally no one knew who we were. Like when we got started, it's like I would send my games to Nintendo Life, and then they would write reviews and tell people that they were terrible, and then it didn't matter, people would still buy them on the Wii U. You know what I mean? Awesome. We're doing good. We're on a solid run here. We got every item all the way through round 3, I think. So yeah, that's just I've been really thinking about it. It's got me thinking some kind of way. But Space My Name says an attempt compilation could be a good video to sell Mighty Math. Yeah, well, I mean, like, my hope was that streamers and junk would do it, not just me, you know. But I didn't really get anyone to really play this game because, like, that's the whole point. Like, you can see my username here. This is my personal Steam account. On Steam and PlayStation, it displays your username over the player character. And that was because I thought that this would be, like, really great, you know, for runs and craziness that's going on. And, you know, for people streaming it and filming it and stuff. You know, people can't take your footage. Your name is right there in the game. It's perfect for streamers. I need to send this out to some more people. You know, I've made a couple more connections since this game has come out, and I think I could get some people to play it now and, you know, maybe have some fun. But when it first came out, you know, I sent it to all the reviewers. I always send it to. We've got a set of reviewers that we're friendly with now that like will take a look at our games, even if they say they're junk or, you know, say they're good or okay or whatever. You know, so there are like a few people that we always send it to, and like, you know, we're friendly with them, so they'll take the time to do the review and stuff. And then there's a whole list of press, you know, people that we have all their emails, and, you know, I email them every single time. You know, I spend an entire day just sending out codes, and they never play our games. Ever. You know what I mean? But if you're a game developer out there, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, you can't just send your codes to IGN or whatever and expect them to play it. But I send my stuff to, like, you know, everywhere mainstream, like semi-mainstream or whatever. I can't take the 5. If I do this, I can take the 5. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good score there, guys. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. I can see we got quite a bit of people jumping around into the stream, which is pretty awesome. I want that 4. Let's take that. Yeah, let's just take those. Just be safe. So I'm glad everyone's tuning in and hanging out. We're just chilling and playing video games on a Friday. So yeah. Also, I think it would help if I could get my reviews up. This game doesn't have that many reviews. It's got like 2 reviews. I usually drop a review myself once it gets like 9 reviews. Once it's like real close to 10, help it cross over. Let's get to 7. Yeah. But yeah, I think this game has 2 reviews. Some random people picked it up the first day on Steam that we have no idea, you know, who they were or whatever. But really not that many people picked it up. Let's get these. Let's get 7, 7, 5. Careful. Let's just get that 5. Let's just do what we know. Let's get this, this, that. Alright, guys. I don't know what round we're getting into. Oh, I got some comments from Mekan. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that. Just give me a sec. I gotta think. Oh, shoot. This is gonna be the run. I promised it would be. Alright. 2, 4, 7, 4. Man, I also like the song I wrote for this game. It's like, I feel like it's one of my catchier ones. I like can just sing it. Yeah. Not to toot my own horn or anything. That's what it sounds like. Oh god. Is that a 9? I can't tell. I think that was a 6. Just let it go. Not worth the risk. Because I only have a few more minutes to go on this stream. How long can we survive? Let's get the 3, then the 1. That's a 9. Don't need that. Let's take the 5. Can't take the 4. Oh, let's take that and then that. And we can get that. Let's grab this. This. We can take this, that. Yeah, that's a 9. That's also a 9. Forget that. Well, we can't take the 6 anyways. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, let's speed this up. Boom, boom, boom. I got sweat beads coming on my mustache, guys. I mean, I was not joking about this. We can... Oh, look at this. I'm gonna survive and grab a bunch of numbers while it was all darked out. I can take the 2, and then I can take whatever that is, because we were full. I can take that. And this. I can work back down. Oh, this is mighty math. Is that a 6? Yes. Can I get back to that? Nope. Man, if I could have got that, that would have been crazy, dude. Crazy. Alright, 16. Let's take this. We need to knock these numbers down so we're not... We have 5, right? Let's just take that. Take that. Take that. This, that. This. Shoot. Getting a little nervous. We can take that. We can take whatever that is. Take that. Oh, guys, it's going to be some high score up in here. My hands are sweating. We can take this. Run for our lives. Take that. Negative. Oh, God, that was close. We can take that, then this. Let's get that. Let's get this so we can dodge up here. This, that. Let's take that. Ooh, ooh. All right, guys. All right, the hands, the beads of sweat. Are we in 8? Oh, we're getting close again. This. Ooh, yeah, we can take that. Let's go back down. This, that, this, that, this. All right. Woo! Okay. Can't be speeding up the rounds no more. 19. Let's take those ones. Take that 2 and let's blow that up. I'm scared. Got 16 numbers. We got to grab 3 more. We need to go for some negatives. They'll be coming in just a second. Let's get that -4, negative. Oh! Is that a new high score? It's a new high score, but I totally failed you guys. I promised we'd hit 5K on this stream, on this Friday stream. All right, guys. I got to get ready to end the stream anyways in the next few minutes. So 4,392. That's the high score for Steam. Let's go ahead. Where's my screenshot? F12? Is that how we do that? I'm going to post that screenshot. If anyone gets this game and can beat this today, I don't know what you'll be entered to win in. Actually, you know what? Well, actually, then you'd have to give me your address. I was gonna say I'll mail you a Pitterpot sticker. I've been trying to give these Pitterpot stickers, but then you have to give personal information, so whatever. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. This is the run. Space My Name. It was almost the run. As an indie game enjoyer, it is really sad most of small developers, even the ones who put serious time and money down, don't get recognized more since there are a lot of corporate game mills. Daisy says, heck, around 18 now. That's nice. Meccan, yeah, it's rough when you get so far and then you hit that number and then you're like, well, did not mean to do that. Yeah, but that's part of the addictive loop in this. I think it's one of the most fun that I've done. Let's look at those high scores. Yeah. And Space My Name says new high score next time you'll get 5K. Yeah, that was a pretty big jump. Well, actually, you can't see. It didn't do it right. When you it will save it, so it doesn't push the numbers down. Like that 4,200 was my last high score. If the way the saving works in this game is like if you're retrying over and over, and you haven't quit like the session, and you beat your own high score, it's only going to save it as the one high score at the top or whatever. But yeah, so pretty good. The highest score I've gotten, I'm telling you, I have one insane run, guys, where it was like straight up. I got like 5,200. Originally, the platinum trophy was going to be locked in this game behind 5,000. And the achievements on Steam were going to be locked behind 5,000. And like I had some testers come over to play this game, and I was like, oh wow, this is way harder than I thought for most people. And let's go ahead. Let's pull this up over here. Let's look at the achievements. View my achievements. Where's it hasn't loaded again. How do we do this? View my achievements, global achievements. Here we go. Let's look at this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get the last one. You have to get 4,500. Yeah. So I wouldn't even have had the achievements for this. Holy cow. But yeah, you guys can see that, like, so the global stats, 10% of the players have gotten that. So yeah, definitely pretty rare. On PlayStation, it's also pretty rare. It's like less than. It's like 18%, 17%. This is one of my hardest achievement games that I have released so far. But yeah, so definitely fun. I have a lot of fun playing my own game. Not just to advertise it, I guess, but I actually enjoy this one. So even though it didn't sell well, I'm still going to make more sequels and stuff and try. I'm gonna be like Nintendo and Pikmin. I'm gonna keep pushing them out until like people finally catch on. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Because like yeah. So It's fun, but I gotta get ready to roll the end of the stream today. This was a blast. I had fun playing the game, and I had fun talking to you guys. And I went on like a little introspective rant there in the middle of that gameplay, and you guys were definitely feeling it. All my game developer friends were kind of agreeing and all in the chat with me, so definitely feel that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for leaving your comments. As always, you can find us at TreeFall Games on Twitter. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're new. If you want game development content, there's game tutorial content for you to get started as a game developer. All of my game content is on the channel. You guys can find the Patreon page. I do need to give a shout out real quick to the Patreon subscribers before I go. Got to give a personal shout out to Carmen Red, Overhyped Gamers, Shark and Minnow, and PLP. Thank you guys for what you do for TreeFall Studios on patreon.com. All that info is down below, and you guys can get invite links and join our Discord down below. And if you want to buy this game, it should be down below. Our Steam franchise is down below, and you'll be able to go over there and find the game on Steam. And there should be links to it for the PlayStation version as well. And you should be able to find, if you type in Mighty Math, I don't think any other games are coming up on Steam or PlayStation or whatever. So should be good to go there. But thanks for tuning in, guys. This was an absolute blast. I got to get booking today, but thank you. I will see you guys next week. We'll probably be back to game development live streams on Monday. Hopefully, Maze will be looking completely different the next time you guys see it. And I might change it up and do like dev streams like every other day, and then like do more streams like this, shorter streams, just so I can have a little bit of spurts where you guys aren't seeing a lot of the games, and then that way I can do more devlog videos again. But all right, guys, no more rambling. I will catch you in the next stream or the next video. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I'll see you later.